A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving by Charles M. Schulz. Copyright 1974. What's the matter, Charlie Brown? I don't know why it is, Sally, but holidays always depress me. Do you realize that Thanksgiving is here again? Good grief! And I wasn't even finished eating my Halloween candy! What's all the commotion, Charlie Brown? We've got another holiday to worry about, Lioness. It seems Thanksgiving Day is upon us. Thanksgiving? What do I have to be thankful for? Sally, Thanksgiving is a very important holiday. Ours was the first country in the world to make a national holiday to give thanks. By the way, what are you going to do for Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown? My mother and Dad and Sally and I are all going over to my grandmother's for dinner. Holidays certainly do depress me. Hello? Hi, Chuck. This is Peppermint Patty. How have you been, Chuck? Listen, Chuck, I really have a treat for you. My dad's been called out of town. He said I could come over to your house and share Thanksgiving dinner with you, Chuck. Well, I don't mind inviting myself over because I know you kind of like me, Chuck. Well, Okay, that's a date. See you soon, you sly devil. Oh, brother. Peppermint Patty's coming to Thanksgiving dinner, and we won't even be home. Now who's calling? Hello? Hi, Chuck. Listen, I have even greater news. Remember that great kid, Marcy? Well, I just talked to her, and she kinda would like to see you again, and her folks said it would be okay if she joined us. So you can count on 2 for dinner, Chuck. This will be okay with your folks, won't it, Chuck? Well, the problem is... Don't worry, we won't make any problems. We'll help clean up the dishes and everything. Just be sure to save me a drumstick and the neck. Okay, Chuck? See you, Chuck. How do I always get into these things? Now she's bringing Marcy, too. It's your own fault because you're so wishy-washy. Hello? Hi, Chuck. Guess who just walked in over here? It's Franklin. I told him about the big turkey party you're having, and he's sure his folks will let him come. This is going to be the biggest bash of the year. We'll be seeing you, Chuck. Linus! I think I'm losing control of the whole world. Peppermint Patty has invited herself, Marcy, and Franklin over for Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm not even going to be here. Why don't you just call her back and explain to her? You can't explain anything to Peppermint Patty, because you never get a chance to say anything. I'm doomed. 3 guests for dinner, and I'm going to be at my grandmother's. Peppermint Patty will hate me for the rest of my life. Why don't you have 2 dinners? You can cook the first one yourself for your friends, then go to your grandmother's with your family for the second one. I can't cook a Thanksgiving dinner. All I can make is cold cereal and maybe toast. Well, we might be able to help you. Snoopy, you go out to the garage and get a table that we can set up in the backyard. There are going to be 7 of us for Thanksgiving dinner. We haven't got much time, Snoopy. Please get some chairs and set the table. Okay, Snoopy, that's pretty good. Now come on inside and get the plates and napkins. Snoopy, how can you serve the food in that ridiculous costume? Why aren't you wearing your chef's hat? Snoopy, stop that clowning around and get to work. The guests may be here any minute. Hi, Chuck. I sure hope we aren't late or anything. We got here as fast as we could. Say, Chuck, that looks like quite a spread. I bet this is one Thanksgiving dinner we'll never forget. Aren't we going to say grace, Chuck, before we are served? In the year 1621, the Pilgrims held their first Thanksgiving feast. They invited the great Indian chief, Massasoit, who brought 90 of his brave Indians. Governor William Bradford and Captain Miles Standish were honored guests. Elder William Brewster, who was a minister, said a prayer that went something like this: "We thank God for our homes and our food and our safety in a new land. We thank God for the opportunity to create a new world for freedom and justice. Amen." Amen. Well, shall we dive in, Chuck? A piece of toast? A pretzel stick? Popcorn? What blockhead cooked all this? What kind of Thanksgiving dinner is this? Where's the turkey, Chuck? Where's the mashed potatoes? Where's the cranberry sauce? Where's the pumpkin pie? Don't you know anything about Thanksgiving dinners, Chuck? You're kind of rough on Charlie Brown, aren't you, sir? Rough? Look at this, Marcy. Is this a Thanksgiving Day dinner? Did we come across town just for this? We were supposed to get a real Thanksgiving dinner. Now, wait a minute, sir. Did he invite you here to dinner, or did you invite yourself and us, too? I never thought of it like that. Do you think I hurt old Chuck's feelings? Golly, why can't I act right outside a baseball game? Marcy, maybe you can go to old Chuck and patch things up for me. Tell him how I really feel. Tell him that I didn't mean it like it sounded. You can do it. Tell him I really like him and the dinner is okay with me. Well, I don't know, sir. I'll try. But maybe you should go to Chuck and tell him yourself. No, Marcy. I'll just ruin everything. I'm too brusque and rough. You go speak for me. Don't feel bad, Chuck. Peppermint Patty didn't mean all those things she said. Actually, she really likes you. I don't feel bad for myself. I just feel bad because I ruined everyone's Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving is more than eating, Chuck. You heard what Linus was saying out there. Those early pilgrims were thankful for what had happened to them, and we should be thankful too. We should just be thankful for being together. I think that's what they mean by Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown. Psst, Marcy, come here. See you later, Charles. Charles? He's all yours, sir. Apologies accepted, Chuck? There's enough misunderstanding in the world already without these stupid misunderstandings, Chuck. Why, you're holding my hand, you sly dog. Good grief! It's 4 o'clock. We're supposed to be at grandmother's by 4:30. I'd better talk to her and explain my dilemma. Hello, Grandma? This is Chuck. This is Charlie Brown. We're going to be a little late. You see, I invited a few friends over and they are still here. Well, it's just Linus and a girl named Marcy. And there's another girl, Peppermint Patty. She's a great baseball player. And a boy named Franklin. No, they haven't eaten. As a matter of fact, they've let me know in no uncertain terms. What? You mean it? Peppermint Patty, great news. What do you know, gang? We're all invited to Charlie Brown's grandmother's for Thanksgiving dinner.